Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with daily uploads for cryptocurrencies. If you guys are enjoying the daily uploads, definitely leave a like. Also, if you guys are brand new to the channel and love crypto videos and insights as well, definitely consider subscribing and turning notifications on. Nonetheless, let's jump into why I believe that XRP will not miss this bull run. So first and foremost, we were getting a lot of people considering, hey, XRP is going to miss the bull run fully. Should I sell XRP, jump into something else, and pretty much make gains somewhere else to get more XRP, etc.? Listen, at the end of the day, when this came out, everybody pretty much thought it was the end of the world. The deadline is, pretty much extended to October 15th. Listen, I know a lot of people will be missing out on the XRP pump due to the SEC not allowing exchanges to relist it, or just exchanges not wanting to relist it overall. It doesn't matter. We will not miss this bull run, and I'm going to go into why we won't miss it very soon. But I do want to talk about this a little bit because we were discussing why I believe that this will not get pretty much approved, but it was granted. And the reason why I think that this was granted is because Netburn, I think, believes that possibly at some point in time, this evidence that comes out can most likely end this trial forever, right? And that means, either the SEC, their documents will pretty much put them into the position of, hey, they claim that XRP itself was a currency at some point in time, or the fact that they believe that Bitcoin or Ethereum was a security as well, which we all know that at some point in time, Vitalik did hold an ICO for Ethereum, and he did sell a large chunk of his Ethereum holdings. So realistically, the reasoning behind XRP being a security is the same, for Ethereum. Ethereum should be considered a security as well. Now, let's jump into why I believe that this is kind of useless, it doesn't matter, and why I believe that XRP will not miss this bull run. So first and foremost, right now, if we come over here, XRP still at 88 cents. Technically, we aren't. We're at about 87 cents. Still, we're down 3%, but up almost 0.5% on the 1 hour, which is nothing too crazy. All-time high currently is about $3.92. I believe it's actually like a little bit below that, but it's all good. Currently, still market cap at 40 billion, almost flat. It's more about like 40 and a half. Now, when we talk about XRP and we talk about the bull run, a lot of people are, throwing astronomical prices out into the wind, $100, $1,000, whatever the case may be. Listen, if we do get regulatory clarity for XRP, yes, the price could pump astronomically to 100 plus. Me personally, I'm still looking at about $50 if clarity does come into the space. Now, if we look at it, my conservative targets for XRP are still $20 to $30. I still think that that's very possible this bull run. And to really analyze it from a perspective, if we come over to XRP's price chart, so currently we are at about 87 cents, almost flat. Still on the cusp of support at this 85-cent zone nearly. Now overall, we are still on pretty much the yearly support zone. If we come back to even November, we're almost at that support zone, and overall, we're still at April prices overall. So we're still looking good in terms of where we are in terms of price targets. But what I want to talk about is the 2017 and 2018 bull run, and the reason why I want to talk about this was almost it was more like a 87,000% pump up, which I've talked about in my past videos, that this is pretty much where we ended up going to, is pretty much that $3 and like 84 cents. If we do go to like $3.92 that Livecoin Watch is shown, a little bit over 100,000% pump. Nonetheless, the reason why I bring up this over here is because, listen, when we're looking at prices over here, and we're wondering if XRP is going to miss the bull run, we haven't really even started our rise to glory, if you will. $1.98 was our stopping point. This run up here. Now, this was not the bull run. We're pretty much ranging to get into the bull run, and I do plan on uploading a video earlier, or not earlier, later today, regarding why I think that we're still very early in this bull run, and it's really good information overall. But the reason why XRP won't miss this bull run is if we come over here, we see that, first off, 95% of Ripple customers are not from the US. This is what Garlinghouse said. If we come down here, we actually see that 95% of our customers are non-US customers, and only about 5% are here in the US. And people say, you are a US company. Why is that? One of the dynamics is that the US companies are waiting for clarity, and that clarity emanates from the SEC. And this is good to note, and the reason why I note this overall is because when we look at the price of Ripple, the price isn't reflected on if it's, U.S. customers can buy it, or U.S. investors could buy it, I should say. It's based on the utility aspect of XRP, the demand of XRP. When we see SEC, updates regarding the case that are good or bad for Ripple, the price doesn't reflect that, astronomically. Yeah, sure, there could be some influx of negativity price points or positive price points, but for the most part, the main reasoning behind the price pumps on XRP, or the price dumps, if you will, is just pretty much utility based, selling or buying. And yeah, sure, there is whales that accumulate XRP and sell XRP that also reflect the price. And it also reflects the price due to the market demand as well, when we look at Bitcoin and stuff. But when we look at the fact that 95% of Ripple's customers are outside of the US, it tells us the fact that we don't technically need to win this case, and we technically don't need this case to move at a rapid pace for us to actually pump, right? Because it's a US-based company, but it's also, 95% of it is, around the world, not in the US. And we see here for us around XRP and over 100 companies that are working with XRP getting that clarity, it's very clear to me that XRP is being used by many companies as a currency. You had the US Department of Justice refer to XRP as a currency, you had FinCEN refer to XRP as a currency, but you haven't yet had that clarity from the SEC. And again, we do see a lot of speculation in terms of we're going to see XRP be deemed a currency no matter what. The SEC case is kind of just a big show. Whatever the case may be, we know that XRP was considered a currency by over 100 companies, by banks, by financial departments and stuff like that. So I believe that at the end of the day, XRP will win this case. I think that this case is a big show, as I mentioned multiple times in my past videos and even on Twitter. But when we look at the fact that it's a US-based company, but it has a ton of supply and demand, that's not in the US, the price will reflect that at the end of the day. And we also see here that even Garlinghouse noted that Bitcoin and Ethereum are non-securities years ago, that the SEC pretty much said. However, XRP, the third largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, still does not have that clarity, which is funny because we've looked into Ethereum and we looked into the ICO listings and sellings of Ethereum, so it technically should be considered a security just like XRP, because XRP and Ripple technically did nothing to really deem it a security similar to what Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing. Now, also, we look at the fact that when XRP was actually listed on Coinbase, it was February of 2019, pre-pump up when we look at this, right? Because this was 2017, 2018. So the biggest exchange actually didn't have XRP listed at that time, which is funny to think about because everybody thinks that we need Coinbase. Everybody thinks that we need Coinbase when we look at HBAR, when we look at assets that are not listed on Coinbase. Coinbase is just a small piece of the pie. Yeah, sure, they are one of the largest and easiest, retail investor sites to get cryptocurrency, but it's not a detrimental exchange for these, cryptocurrencies to pump in price, right? But we've also seen that this year, right? Because once XRP was delisted, people thought the price is never going to move again. It's pretty much going to be going to zero, which a lot of people said that it was going to zero. Obviously, it did not. But If we look here and we go to the beginning of June, this is pretty much when we bottomed out at 17 cents. But if we look here from that 17 cent to this zone, it was about 31 days. And then this was that manipulation pump that a lot of people on Reddit were saying that, Wall Street Bets is going to move the market in drastic ways. We're going to $1 plus, whatever the case may be. We got to about 75 cents, so we pumped up without being on major exchanges again. And then, after that pump, we came down a little bit, recorrected to about 32 cents, whatever. And then we came back, pumped up to about 67 cents. Again, came down a little bit, traded sideways, came all the way up to that 68 cents, almost 70 cents, before trading sideways a little bit more, and then we did that massive pump up where we were moving 40 cents a day. So, realistically, the price will move no matter what. We don't need exchanges. We don't need the SEC to clear XRP. XRP's price will move no matter what because people know what XRP is at the end of the day. They don't depend on the news from the SEC for the price to pump. That's why a lot of people, when I see on Twitter, we see a lot of XRP influencers kind of flipping the switch and saying, well, XRP is not going to move now. It's pretty much done until this SEC case is done. That's not the case. We will have the bull run. We won't miss the bull run. A lot of people still say, yeah, well, we already missed the bull. Actually, technically, we didn't, right? Because, say for so you were accumulating from back in March, right? This is March 2020. This is that big dropping point. We could still see that from there to even the all-time high that we made this year, it's about 1,700% of an increase in price. Now, a lot of people thought, hey, well, we should be going much higher than, $2, whatever. Yes, and we will. We will hit the all-time high, and we will go into price discovery where who knows what happens next, right? A lot of people are saying targets. I think 10 to $20. I also think $20 to $30 is possible. It's hard to tell where we're going to go. We obviously have to watch price action and see what happens. But yes, I think that, we did not miss the beginning of the bull run. I think that this was just a starting point. And yes, this lasted a long time. I mean, you're talking months. You're talking almost a whole year, right? Well, it's actually technically over a year. It's 399 days, almost 400 days of just constant building and building and building until we got to this point. And now we're kind of consolidating back down with Bitcoin, of course, until we do make our next move. And I think that the next move will be monumental. I mentioned this multiple times. I think that we're just kind of building for this next pump. We don't need the SEC. At the end of the day, whatever the SEC does, whatever they claim, who cares? We could still buy XRP in the United States. Of course, you can't buy it if you are in New York, which sucks. I understand, and I feel bad for those individuals. But if you guys want to buy XRP, you could still buy it on like Uphold, for an example, right? I use Uphold for XRP. I think it's a solid exchange. It does have its flaws, of course, but what exchange doesn't? But yeah, like I said, I don't think that we need this SEC case to, blow over or anything like that for XRP to move. XRP already moved. We're back above prices that we've seen before the SEC case. When I was investing, I was accumulating my entire time up until even November of 2020, where I was buying at about 67 cents, right? Because under $1, I still think that this is extremely undervalued. So I was buying at 67 cents, and we're still 20 cents above that price point average. So we're still looking good. I don't know why people are still saying that we're gonna miss the bull run, because we're gonna make it. 95% of all customers outside of the US. But not only that, there's a ton of investors in XRP that are out of the US as well, that will easily help pump the price as well. So there's a lot of demand for this asset, especially in the States, but also out of the States. So yeah, I definitely think that we're gonna make it, and I think that we won't miss the bull run. I think that we're gonna definitely make it. But nonetheless, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys can follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial. You guys could also join the Discord down in the description below for free. I hope that you guys are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.